Damn, I was on quick. What is up? I'm gonna wait, but let me wait for a second. There you go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What's good? What's good? I'm gonna get on in just second here. Turn this apology on, or not apology, hold an apology. Ryan Garcia addressing what's good, what's good. Iron does sharpen iron, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I want to get on this. I want to just react to this. I haven't, I've been looking. I've seen a couple things here and there, and I want to just watch with you guys and give my opinion. You know what I mean? Obviously, my opinion is let me just watch this thing. I'll wait a couple minutes. If you guys want to chat real quick, I'm sure you guys probably heard about what's go. Yo, who's called me Sharif? That was good. I like that. Cool. Who's heard about Ryan Garcia cheating, getting caught, failing his drug test? Who's already seen that? Who's seen that? He already missed weight, former fighter, suspect. Yeah. Ryan might leave. I mean, I got some opinions. We're gonna watch this. Have you guys seen it yet? There's a video here of him on I don't know. I think this is might be his TikTok or whatever it is. I want to watch it. You guys can probably hear it.
What's up, everybody?
And I'm just gonna break it down for what I, yeah. Of course, all over YouTube. I'm like late to the party, right? I'm kind of late to the party. Then I'm also like I want to have a conversation with people. So, what better way to have a conversation than with my subs? So. So let me watch it. Let me just watch, give my opinion, because I've been through drug testing before. I know, I understand the process. So I'm gonna watch this real quick, as quick as I can with this, and I'll stop it at certain places, but here we go.
I came on here to address this bull claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I don't cheat.
All right. Okay, so give me a sec. Let me go, because he was caught with with Austrian Garcia. Fails. Just put Garcia fails and what comes up. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. So on this, basically, let me see the article. Suck my G. Chill out, man. So Garcia's found with Austrian. Okay, cool. So it was Austrian. Okay, so he was tested a couple. Okay, all right, cool. So here's the story. So basically, you guys know, he got caught. He was tested before the fight, and they released it out now. So let's see what he says about that. How do we know he doesn't lie? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't lie. I don't cheat. Like, anyway.
What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this before, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater?
Okay, so just so people know the process. If you get tested, and what you do get tested before, it takes time for the actual results to come. So you don't just get, you don't get a test and all of a sudden they just go and shake it a bit. It's not one of those little, you drop it in a substance and then it comes out purple and it's like, he's on something. They like the fact that they found Austrian in his urine sample means that they were looking for, it goes through, a list of things that it detects. You know how long that takes? It doesn't take a day or two. So yeah, they don't have the results ahead of time because it takes a long time for them to actually get the results.
And they come out with the victory, and then they post this. Again, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason, but no weapon against me shall prosper.
I hate that. Funny how he said he tried to expose pedophilia and child trafficking. Dude, like, so here's my all right. So here's why I know a liar. I don't care. When you got like no weapon formed against me will prosper. That's a scripture in the Bible, right? And it's a great scripture for that of feeling confident because when you're going through anything, you know that you're telling the truth and God has your back because if you're honest and truthful for what's happening, God's not going to let those things happen. So he's saying no weapon formed against me will prosper, and creating the narrative that because he won, they're after him because things came out after. Now, is he saying that on purpose? Is he saying that is that his actual ploy? I don't think he actually does know the process of the of getting a urine test done, but it doesn't matter. Like damn well. I don't care. Like you don't like. Here's a narrative. I won the fight. Now people are jealous, and you know what? I'm gonna swear to God that I'm telling the truth. Bullshit. Well, Harry Haynes brothers on video pre-fight and said they knew, but they said nothing until. Did they find Angelo? No, they found Austrian. So Austrian is here's why I know. And for I know some CFL players. I know some pros have been caught before, and they get caught. And here's the reason why I know they're being tricky, right? They want to do stuff like a SARM because they're like, you'll get drug tested for steroids. And whoever they got it from is going to be like, this isn't a steroid. So like you can take it, it's not going to come up. What does it do? Well, it's going to help you, it's going to help your athletic performance. Like legit, right? So if you're already fast, he's already a good boxer. Which is really stupid, right? Because he just completely discredited himself. Regardless, he took something that he probably thought wasn't going to show up because whoever got it from was like, yo, man, this isn't going to show up. Some dumbass dealer somewhere who has no clue what they're talking about was like, take this. I need to beat Haney. I'm going to take this, right? And then, oh, shoot, it did come up. Oh, man. What do we say? Well, it's not a steroid. People are going to say steroids. They're going to mistake it as steroids. They're going to say, and you can confidently say, I didn't take steroids. You know why? Because Austrian is not a steroid. It's a selective androgen receptor modulator. I did a video on Austrian. Go on, check my thing. It's like John Shreve, Austrian, John Shreve. What else I do? Rad 140, whatever, right? Sure, you could apply cheat with PEDs or whatever. He would weigh in the correct. Well, here's the thing, though. Here's where I say about that. Because you take anything, it's actually going to make it sometimes harder for you to actually make weight. And here's what I'm saying. My last time I was on cycle and I was competing for 212 in Tampa, and I put my cycle out there for everyone to see. And I was like, I'm 150 milligrams of test suspension. And I was on 75 milligrams of Winstrol V, and then all the other fat burning, whatever. AIs, yada yada. That's it. But my test was that, right? And they were like, there's no way that's all he's taking. There's no way. And I'm like, yes, because if I took any more than that, there's no way I'm making weight, right? There's no way I'm making weight if I'm taking. So when it comes to that, it's like, he wouldn't make weight because if you're not smart about it, like when you eat, like you're just, the effects of Austrian, you're going to gain muscle, you're going to gain weight if you have a body as a surplus of food or whatever, right? So 100%, he didn't you would think that if he was on, he would lose, but it's like, it kind of works a little bit different like that way. Yeah, for sure. They can't know shaking head. They were thinking, or just that. Yeah, they don't know. They don't know because if they were, like, trust me, if they weren't, and you're a boxer and you're going in there and you're like, yo, I know homeboy there. We know we got fact that this guy's on whatever. That's making his that's magnifying his athletic abilities. So if he punches quick, he's punching quicker. If he punches hard, he's punching harder. If he moves better, he's moving even better. You know what I mean? That's you know, and I would be like, yeah, no, I'm not fighting homeboy. Sorry. So there's no way they knew. They're probably just like saying that, like, you know, just chiming in. But let's watch the rest of this debacle.
Ever taken steroid? I don't even know where to get steroids. At the
See,
end of the day,
like, you guys are watching this, but like as soon as he says that, he looks away. There's like telltale signs, like just drifting off instead of looking, because he'll say it, but he's like,
I
he's like,
barely take supplements.
I barely
What's up,
take
everybody?
the supplements. We'll watch
I
this.
came on here to address this bull.
You know what I mean?
Claim that I cheated.
It's not a
Everybody
steroid,
knows
so he can
that
say,
I
yeah,
cheated.
man, I didn't take any steroids.
What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this before the fight?
Of course.
Why would they let me step into the
If
ring?
when something crazy happens, the Matrix, and that's the problem with all this.
Again, these are people that are trying to attack me.
I'll get on that in a second.
For whatever reason, but no weapon against me.
I just gives me cringes. I
don't even
cringe.
get steroids at the end of the day. I barely take supplements. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, there's more. There's more. There's actually some tapes of
What's up,
him.
everybody?
Shut up. Man, that kid sucks. I'm sorry, man. I didn't like honestly, like watching his character, I don't like when people try to put God at the center of their source when they're not actually, you know what I'm saying? Like when they actually aren't real practicing it. I know my faith, but I'm not the best Christian around. So I'm not gonna sit around and be like, yo, man, God's, I woke up today and I was like, God told me to do a video today on, it's like, no, it's like, that's not how it works. You know what I mean? Or like, it doesn't matter. It's that when I see people do that and he used God as, like, God told me to act like I was on coke. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, and that's the thing, like, back to this Matrix bull. It's like, whether there is a Matrix or there isn't, we don't know. Do we know there's a heaven or a hell? We don't know. We can always conspire, or like, that can be our theory, like, because of these things, we can say that there's a Matrix. I get it, 100%. But what that does is it gives people an out all the time, right? Because if there is a Matrix, just like there are bad things that happen to people that, say like someone drops an R card, right? There are people that have been R'd before. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's people who has been some racist stuff against that it was actually, right? But then there's those people who abuse that and be like, oh yeah, they use that, right? Now it's like the Matrix card. We can use the Matrix card now to defend our lies. Oh, I didn't take the Matrix. And pretty soon, when they have proof, like when they actually have the proof, they come out and they like, they already have the proof. But like when they come out and they're like, here you go, here's a sample, Austrian in his, they'll be like, oh, but somebody switched the Matrix switched to P. The Matrix actually, gave me the Austrian and the, you know what I mean? Am I trying to act innocent? You trying to ever act innocent, but yeah, I'm not innocent. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe you're saying him, so my bad, but sure. What gets me is they said he tested hot before the fight. Oh, plus what? And the fight still happened. I'm a former amateur boxer, gloves testing. What? Hey, regardless if they knew before or not, like regardless if they knew before or not, you gotta understand too. Like, here's my take on that. If they actually knew before, my take is there's a lot of money that's there. That, like, you understand, like when boxing matches happen, like any kind of match, anything at this caliber, people are getting paid. Like, people are getting paid. There are some people that need to get paid for this event to happen, right? So whether they knew or they didn't, he still cheated, right? So that's besides the point, right? Why they let him fight? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They found Austrian, and and if that's the argument that it's like, oh, wait a minute, they're definitely lying, because if they would have known, they wouldn't have let it happen. I don't. I can't tell you that, because I'm not an expert in you know in urine samples in this matter, but I've had them before when I played football, and you definitely do not know. You don't know the results. You don't know. You don't know the results. You don't. You don't. You don't. There's no. I'm sorry. I gotta say. I take it. I don't care about, like, if I haven't done boxing, whatever. Like, been through the drug testing. You know, for boxing, I've been through it, and I know that the process is you cannot know. You don't have a machine back there. All right, here we go. It takes time for it to happen. So regardless of the fact, we're not even arguing, boss. Doesn't really matter. What matters is guy lied, and it sucks. Plus, he wasn't dehydrated because he didn't make weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy's just. There's one thing. It's one thing to do it, but it's like it's another thing to do all the dumb things before. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like all the things, right? All of the, and it was crazy too, is like, because if you're smart, you're thinking about what people might think, right? If I go into this, like, you gotta understand, like, all of the, you guys remember the entire lead up to this fight was all of his antics, and he's acting cocky. I act like I was on coke, but I wasn't on coke. God told me to do it because that's how I get to that. That's how I'm gonna get more people to Christ, is if I act like I'm on coke and an asshole before you know what I mean? So, I was even saying there, but it would be different. Like I said, it would be different if he was actually, taking this serious, like an actual fighter would do, right? So it's almost like he almost created a narrative for himself, thinking like this. No one's ever gonna know that I was on steroids because I'm on Austrian, and be extremely confident. The guy betted himself too. You know what I mean? Like, so if you're smart, you're probably thinking about these things. Like, maybe I shouldn't bet on myself. Maybe I shouldn't act like I'm going to 100% win. Even though you should, if you're a fighter, you should have all the confidence in the world that you're gonna win. You better. Like, you better. You gotta have a level of, like, of fear and confidence there. But, like, this guy just created for himself. Especially considering it was hardly, yeah, right? Like, here's the funny thing for me when I hear about people getting caught in athletics. It's like, I tell people this when they're about to use, right? I'll be like, listen, don't use and use it so it makes you work hard. Like, let that make your hard work even harder, right? You know what I mean? So it's like all these athletes who are genetically gifted just discredit themselves, right? Because everyone's like, oh man, that's why he's a good boxer, because he did Austrian. He's probably a little faster, a little stronger, but skill, like the skill level, like the concentration, the all of that is like that's talent. That's genetics, obviously, talent, genetics. And then, reps. Like, I don't care who you are. You can take a bottle of Austrian right now, put it down, and be like, yo, hit this punching bag, and watch it hit nobody's punching bag. It's not gonna move anywhere, right? So the point is, it's like they would go do that to then have their entire career discredited. You know what I mean? Like, why would you even take that? The dude's a multi-million. You know what I mean? Like, you look like the kind of guy to cheat on your wife. I just tell by your eyes movements, and cool, awesome. Anyway, is there any chance of a false positive for Austrian? I don't know. I don't know if they would. I don't know if you could. Oops, and then it's I would say maybe for tests. I couldn't tell you. I don't have that. That's a good question though. That is. you know, I'm leaning towards more the answer no, but I do know that there's like I knew something. Non-black sports fans need a hero, so I do willing to accept the clean. Oh, funny. Um, he said it wouldn't know how to take steroids. I right like I wouldn't know how to. Those are. I remember when I first started. Well, the I guess my first kind of little bit of rise on YouTube when I did a series on how what not to do when trying to prove your natty status. That was like my like natty or not thing, and like like here's like those are one of the top ones. Like I don't know how to, I don't even know where to get it. Like I don't know I don't even know how to even do steroids. Do you do it with like a needle or do you swallow it? It's like shut up. Like you have the internet. Like if you want to know how to do like you can find YouTube literally is Google's video search engine to do it yourself. Like anything you want to do, you like how do you I learned how to pull my entire motorcycle together back to back, on YouTube. Anything you can do, you can this guy's acting like he's my uncle and hasn't heard of like what is this internet thing? My uncles are old; they're in their 80s. Only got one left. Anyway, yeah, but like literally, like let's be smart, right? My trainer doesn't know how to do like I hate those. When a person gets caught cheating and his fans doesn't care, you know what? That's a really good comment. It's very true, and it's very true for it's the world of influence now. You know what I mean? I feel like back in the day there was, and the thing is like back in the day when before social media, when you watched a fighter, you know what I mean? You got to see him on the TV special, Fox Sports, ESPN, pay-per-view, the Sports Illustrated or whatever magazine came out. You had to read through it. So there was like minimal of like really knowing the person. So you got to know the person out of, admiration, reading. Now your audience is now influenced by you more than anything. So you can create this person that your fans will literally like just do everything they can they'll just listen. There's no way, or I don't care. And it's a crazy thing to say that nowadays, like some people, it's the audience you build. Your audience reflects what you like it's here's some crazy matrixy, right? You got to think the algorithm is going to, when you search something, the algorithm is going to show you, it's going to send you a bunch of stuff, right? It's going to send you everything, right? You kind of create your own algorithm in your audience, right? You like whatever you put out, right? And it's funny because like the algorithm uses you. Whoa, mind blown. The algorithm uses you to. Oh my god, I'm a tool of the algorithm. Oh my god, that's it. Who's this? Terry? We're all mind blown right now. The algorithm, you guys watch me because the algorithm has sent me to you because you guys search whatever you search and I popped up. Right? And that's basically it, right? And like your audience is a reflection of what you put out, is a reflection of what the algorithm knows your audience is searching. Right? So it's gonna put you to people who simply, I don't care if he cheats. Well, if he can cheat, I can cheat. I don't care. Oh, or there's no way he cheated. Even if they get 100% evidence, like, and they do, like we can say they have evidence. They did the test. They got the results, right? Even that, it's like it's influence, and that's where the world is now. Is you curate your audience by what you put out, and what you put out, it's like Twitter. It's like Tinder, right? Only the algorithm is doing yes or no for you. It's like Johnny Shreve, go to you. Terry, go to you. Oh, Zamar, or go to you, Roman. You know what I mean? It's doing this, right? And it's like, oh, someone's looking at this. Nope, I'm gonna go to you. Nope, nope, that's not the right match. And the algorithm is playing Tinder with us. I'm mind blown. Terry, you get a prize. I don't know what the prize is, but awesome, awesome, awesome. He said he wouldn't know. Yeah, exactly. Of course, you know where to get it. I mean, I read one thing from TikTok, dude. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know. Okay, so they both cheated. Rematch. All right, right? Imagine. Appreciate you. Thank you. Amen. 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 Um, yeah, that's something too. Like, I think that's a very recent thing now that you can actually bet on yourself. Pretty sure it's a recent thing. Before I'm pretty sure back that you could not. Like that's like a no, right? Because like, what if you bet on Haney and like, or the other dude, and like you just, I'm gonna get knocked out, I win some money. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that's, and I'm pretty sure that's why he's probably taking the stance as like, oh, you bet on yourself and you cheated, and it's a, no, and I don't know exactly the legal legalities of using Austrian in the States. I know like steroids, that's like, yo, it's like, it could be jail time, but kids is arms goblin. At the end of the day, they all made. It's the biggest fight aside from Tank, surely. They would come out and said he took stuff. Yeah, for sure. Just funny he mentioned child trafficking now. This to tarnish his name. Right. If you lost, they wouldn't have said it would have said nothing. I think they would have. They would have said it for sure. 100%. And they should, because that would be even just better to, I would love to, if I was a fighter and I won and then found out the dude was cheating, I'd be like, yo, I'd be confident, I'd be more confident. He failed test twice. Yeah, of course. PDs don't give. No, they don't. No. Coconut Haney get ass whooped. Right? He did get beat, man. He got his ass whooped. Probably why he clowned out. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You guys are all good points. Would you recommend taking Austrian BBC for recovery after a bad injury? Since they boost. So coming back from like an injury when there's no tears and no whatever, BBC would be great to use. If you have tears, torn ligament tissue, whatever, it's absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. And I mean, like when you look at Austrian, what its purpose was for those who actually needed it. Doctors trying to make something that didn't have the androgen side effects as steroids, so they made Austrian. That's why I had all these numbers on it. Austrian, MK677, MK18 whatever, or Austrian 286. You know what I mean? So there's all these different numbers for these things that are supposed to replicate a drug to help with muscle wasting disease or coming back from a cancer, something like that. And but they couldn't find conclusive answers to would this thing give you cancer or not, type thing, right? Kind of is my simplest way of saying it. So yeah, its main priority purpose is to help rebuild tissue. So in the yes, for sure it would help. I would 100% more so make sure that you're already on that recovery process. Don't use if I'm say I had a 3rd-degree ankle sprain, which is very bad. It's almost worse than actually, you might as well just break your ankle. I'd recover enough until I was say 80% able to walk on it, and then I would be okay, I would use something like this to help with the rest of the healing process. You know what I mean? So drunk loony Christian versus perfect hardworking champion. Coco wins. John, use your tips for tempo and focus on shoulders. I've never felt any better. Yeah, nice, man. It's yeah, man. You can make the weight harder and have way more muscle connection, activation, and then you just don't feel as beat up either. Which is not, I mean, you feel when you work hard, you get beat up, but I'll be missing Olympics 6 years. Why out all the boxers that popped is Ryan Garcia getting defended? It's so hard. Right. How did Andy cheat? This is the first. Right, here we go. You guys are all in it, man. I'm missing a bunch of guys. Boxing's ass. UFC king. I mean, that's a thing that really sucks too, is the fact that boxing is taking a hit just with the UFC. Just, boxing just hasn't been as exciting, and that's why Jake Paul can do all he does with it, right? Because they want to, it's not that fun anymore. I'd much rather watch UFC, 100%. You look at an athlete or boxer and tell at the good chance they're using gear. Adesanya, Canelo, I know there's guys like you can't you can't, like, no one, there's like, I guess you 100% you can tell some people are on steroids, like it's obvious, right? You look at a bodybuilder, Olympian, whatever, obviously, but like an athlete, like, no, you can't. Like you can take any football team, take any football team, pro athlete, and there's no way you can tell. They're already freak athletes. They're already specimens in terms of like their physicality. And the only way you could tell is on, like, say somebody who's absolutely ripped, lean, and then has an obvious signs of gyno. That would be the only way that I would be able to be like, yeah, that guy's probably on, right? He's got great muscle, lean, and then has obvious signs of gyno. Other than that, it's hard. That's why it's hard to tell. Am I going to answer to set on what? Who said something? What am I to answer? I don't get it. I missed it. I had to go up for a second. What did you miss? We're talking about Ryan Garcia and him denying his steroid allegations. We'll get home to gym tour. I'm not at the place where I train. We're doing videos, but that's coming up 100%. Why Greg be harping so much on your boy Jeff? I mean, they've had some beef for a minute. Just the way it goes. Oh, TikTok. Oh god, TikTok. Where I gotta get this guy out of here, right? All right. Nothing. I have to remove him, but see you, boss. I'm gonna remove you. Oh no, there you go. That's the right guy. Haney had a ref in his pocket and the judge. Hell no, boxing is good. Y'all crazy. John exposed by Gregory is crazy. Sure. I like MMA too. Yeah, still facts. So you're on MK677 and cheated? No, I didn't. I'm not on anything. No, unfortunately. No, not MK677. Not any steroid. No, nothing. No, nothing. Greg exposed you on his live? When was that? Jason Fritz? I came all over here to do that. That's true. There was that player from Cleveland Brown that he took his shirt off. Yeah, exactly. No problem. Let's keep it down. Ryan played everybody. Johnny, would love some of your training videos on older clients. 100%, man. That's coming. That is definitely coming. I mean, he did. Like I said, he had to bet on himself, and he would have bet it. You know what I mean? Like that's just enough for me to be like, yo, this guy's betting on himself. No Diddy. So the one that's when people say, my workout, the one I wear, I got at Dragon's Lair. It's his culture CLTR. It's Flex Lewis's company. The other one, those are Jed North. The ones with like the different types of like some of the ice cream on them, and other ones. The other ones that are look almost more like running tanks are from Lulu. And then I don't know. I think some other ones are Fit Army. No, not Fit Army. Yes, Fit Army. I'm pretty sure. Let me teach you boxing. That's next. So Jason Fritz or Fitz. Jason Fitz. What are you saying, buddy? Say it again. So are you a cheater? Make me sad. I've been watching forever. Does he kind of know they're like fake accounts or like not even when they can't really speak that good of English? Don't worry about that, man. Oh, watching. There you go. There you go. Jason Fitz can he can type. Good job. Good job. We got some trolls here. Oh, we got trolls. Anyway, guys. Larry shows. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see what else. They are, man. Like if you can't avoid trolls, but they also don't like that's like they don't go to people they don't know. You know, if they knew there was nothing about that person they cared about, they wouldn't troll, right? So that's the whole point of it. What? Yeah, 100%. Oh, the real fans, yeah, it's all good, man. Don't worry about them. I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried whatsoever. We can still carry on. I mean, like it's super simple. I can literally just easily just like, all right, block, 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 which is, but just they haven't really figured out yet that I don't really care. You know what I mean? Love it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Um, appreciate it. Thank you, man. My favorite go-to shoulder workout exercise. Um, Well, you know what? I'm a big fan of Smith. If I have a good Smith machine, I like doing Smith machine press. But when it comes to like just the actual, just like if I'm getting really lateral head, that's where I feel mostly where I get more of a pump. It's gonna be cable flies. I mean cable lateral raises. I like and single arm. I really like doing single cable arm lateral raises. Like there's a you got sick and lost and can't get back. I got sick and lost 10 pounds. Can't seem to gain it back. The bulk was going good too. Just if you can't get it back in, just take your time. I don't know how long ago you lost that weight. You were sick, but just give it time. Or your body's probably still recovering. Don't worry about. Don't speed up. Your body's probably. If it was a while ago, then check your calories. My skincare routine. Um, uh, I was using Tej and Hanley first. They have the entire thing, and then I have what's it called? Paula's Choice. I'm dead serious. So it's Tej and Hanley, and they have like they got the eyes, your face wash, moisturizer, the AM and the PM. I was using that. I ran out of that, and then I have Tej and Hanley, sorry, Paula's Choice. And they have like basically the same type of skin routine for men. Um, appreciate you, man. Mobility King. Hey, I'm working on it. I'm not yet. There's some great guys to watch mobility. I got a great mobility video that I want to post. It was a video that I did with Phil DeRue, and he had a group of us, myself, who was Jimmy House, a few other guys, and we're doing his mobility routine. It was really good. So I'm gonna eventually get that up. I might. Only problem is like it's just probably, people don't watch it, right? So I'll probably end up just maybe take some other piece of the footage and put it into my communities and whatnot. Go to the gym, kill it, man. Go to the gym, man. Absolutely dominate, guys. Should have at least tuned right before. If you go big or go home, right? Like Al Carantine opinion on its effective. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, it's effective, but like again, like I always look at those things as the extra on top of doing the base. Like when you think like doing all the other things first, like right, deficit or whatever your goals are, if it's losing fat or whatever, you deficit, you're doing your cardio, you're training, you're doing your rest, all that stuff, and then you adding on stuff like that. Yeah, 100%. It's gonna have some effects. But if you're not doing those things, there's no point of taking anything to help that out, right? How will someone be able to tell if they have gyno versus that's a hard one too, right? So you can be that's what I'm saying when it comes to gyno and someone that's just lean. Because if you have somebody who has like extra body fat, like if you have excessive body fat, like that's what gyno is basically. You're going to have that look on of tissue on your chest. So that's a hard one, right? That's what I'm saying. Like if you see somebody who is like in shape, legitimate, good conditioning, and you see obvious gyno, it's like, yeah, that person is on or did steroids. Muscle scraping, yes, 100%. Absolutely amazing. It's great. Absolutely great. Is that like people who use SARMs and as a pro and get caught is just a clear sign to me that they were trying to be sneaky and were told it's not a steroid, right? Like that's how it goes. Like the narrative. Hey man, I want to get better. I already got this stuff. I don't want to get caught. It's steroids. It's not steroids. Oh, it's what is it? It's SARMs. Do they test for SARMs? No, they test for steroids. And then they do SARMs, and then they get tested and they get caught. And they're like, oh shit, wait a minute. I thought this wasn't a steroid. That's clear the narrative that I always think, right? Oh, TikTok. Are you still here? Oh my, I thought I deleted. I'll answer it. What is your goal with this channel? Like honestly, 1 milli or what? I mean, like that's a good goal to have down the road. I mean, it's gonna come. Like my goal is to really just like put out really good content. That's it. Like I gotta before I say I want 1 million, I need to put out content that's gonna be justified for for 1 million people to come watch. Right? I'm going the slow route. So if I want to do like drama sells, like 100% drama sells, and people have drama channels, they have drama stuff. That's how it goes. Like it's 100%, and it's justified, and it's needed. It's necessary. That's what look at the news. You don't get people to watch by saying like it's a beautiful day today all of the time. It's like no, you want to see a channel. There's been this is going on in the government. This is going on in the in the schools, and it's got to bring you in. You got to see some things, right? So, and that gets more views. When you're doing like more of the educational side of things, it's not gonna, take a little time, and you might catch on fire. Understand. Like a couple of years, like not a year ago, me and Doc Mike were at the same, and Doc Mike puts out content that is well worthy of all the of the views that he gets. But he caught on. We're the same, and then he caught on fire. The algo, what he did, and that's just how it works. You put out good content, Yago gets in, it's like, hey, it's good shit. People are watching your shit. They're on your stuff, and they're on there for a long time, and it's out. So there are those who've built it, right? So yeah, I definitely would love to have 1 million. That's definitely a goal. I want to get 1 million, but I'm not. That's not what I'm. What I working my butt off and sleeping, working my ass off for all the time. It is to definitely put out good content, and that's the byfactor, the byproduct. But appreciate the question, dude. Don't respond to me, just live in ignorance. Sorry, yo. Did I miss your thing, dude? I'm sorry. Say it again, dude. I'm working my way down. Yeah, Paul's choice is good, man. One red flag, gang, no hair on their face. I don't know about that. TJ Hanley is a drop shipped product. No, it's not, but that's fine. It still works. I use it. Thanks for coming. Being about 6 weeks, I'd say. When you were playing football, did you notice loss of gains from excessive cardio? Yeah, yeah, I would. My last season, I went in. I remember starting my season at 210 and finished my season at 198 pounds. And then I went on my first cycle for my first bodybuilding show and went on stage at 217 pounds. And then it was just up and up from there. So like, yeah, every time, every year you'd lose for sure. Cause you're not training as much. You're not training as much. You're eating. I mean, you're eating, but you're not eating as much as you are in the off season. Like, you're not, you spend the first, I would say what, November for us in Canada, November until February, right, in a build phase. So you're trying to recover and you're moving less, you're eating more food, and then you're starting getting your strength phase, and then you're outside more. You're doing, you're doing your field work and plyos and 7-on-7s and stuff. So yeah, like it's like honestly like wintertime is like you hibernating. You just putting on weight, and then as soon as you're right before spring camp, that weight starts to drop. So yeah. It's football, man. More ability, please. I will. Yes, 100%. Thank you. The more I see that stuff, the more I put out. The more I see you guys. Am I a Pistons fan? Yes, I am. I'm originally from Windsor, Ontario, which is like right across Detroit. And my family's from half of from Maine, I'm from Michigan, all over the states, and the other half are from like Windsor, and then some are from all over the United States. And so yeah, I'm a Pistons fan, man. I grew up Detroit Lions, Pistons, Tigers, Red Wings fans too, 100%. Oh, good exercise too for scoliosis. I will definitely.
Can I free my hands, please?
Definitely. I'm writing this down. Just recently found your channel very useful. Appreciate it. Cheers. Today went to the gym for the first time in over a year. Just keep it going, man. Rewatch that video put out today, man. Just keep going. Just keep going. Use those tips, man. And in a year, you're gonna be like, I remember a year ago. So keep it up. Austrian is a SARM. It's not a steroid. But you're right. It is a SARM. All right, a little couple more. My little girl just got home, so I'm gonna spend some time because I'm trying to not be on the phone around her. Do you have any friends who caught a body and beat the charges? Yo, I just checked out your books on your site. It's coming to videos. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get both. Yeah, I mean, get it. And every time I update the books, I update the videos and stuff as well. So I'll be doing upgrades and stuff. Uh-oh, here comes a little monster. There you go. Couple more. I'm not a little Dirk. I'm a EDM techno house, melodic techno. I love, like, I grew up, I'm a musician, so I love all music. Like I could say that truly. I play 7 instruments, and now 8 if you want to include a controller. But rap, like, I love rap. I'm always gonna love rap, but I've consistently loved that kind of music too. Like right from when I was a kid. I'm from across from Detroit. Understand? Like Detroit Tech, you know, the house and it's pioneers down there. Oh, I guess Doc Mike just sent me something. Doc. Anyway, just yes, EDM, hell yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm going to who's going to EDC? Anyone here going to EDC? I did the one last thing before I go. I did the poll on music, and it didn't allow me to put all the genres down. So all my rock, my metal fans, I was literally gonna put metal first, and I was like, I'll put rock. Maybe people will think, they'll think if it's just rock, they'll put like metal, or you know what I mean. So my bad. But it just seems to me that there's a lot of rock and metal fans on, which is cool, which is dope. And all music, to be honest. But I guess I have to put a little mix of that in the and for some of the music. My brother's a producer. We both make music, which is dope. So 100% appreciate the anyway. Yeah, man. Heck yeah. Right. Just want to say thank you for the question. Hey, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Fernando. I saw House come out of the 80s in techno. New York stand up. Yo, my boy Five Bar was good, man. What generation you from? Hell yeah. You might be getting me on a little longer talking about music, man. Stop it. You better quit. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go, man. Hometown. Oh, cool, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming on. I'm sorry, I'm taking off. But yo, guys, appreciate you guys coming on and sharing this moment. But unfortunately, Dude cheated. I guess that's it. We'll see what else comes out of this. And will he admit it? Right? Because if he's all like, no weapon formed against me, God is my God, is God is God. If he really truly believes that, I'll tell you this right now. If he truly believes that he is, if he's a true follower of Jesus Christ, and he's and the truth will come out. So, and if it does, it's either going to be like he's actually telling the truth, or he's going to apologize and ask for forgiveness. So, will he do it? We'll never know, or maybe we will. Let's find out. Anyway, guys, appreciate you coming on. Everybody, trolls and all, man. It was a great time with you guys. You guys have a good rest of your night, and you guys know how it is. Iron sharpens iron, progressive overload your life. In the meantime, guys, keep dream chasing. Peace.